Yes, Blade fam, what is good? Welcome to episode number 12 of Blading with Bill. So we had a few requests that we have Max in the shot a little bit more, but he does his own thing. So I'll try my best, we'll see what we can do. In case you guys think I look a little bit tired, it's because I am. It's 5 to 7 in the morning and I am not a morning person. But we've got a big day ahead of ourselves, so I thought I'd get up extra early, make the most of the day. I'm all but ready to get on the road. But before we get stuck into what's to be expected in today's video, I just want to take a few seconds out and say a massive thank you to the new supporters on the Patreon. I've actually had a few people join since last week's video. I appreciate each and every single one of you, but I just wanted to say an extra thank you to the new people. Your support is completely overwhelming. I honestly cannot put into words how much it means to me. You guys are just incredible. So yeah, I see you, I appreciate you. You guys rock. So let's take a quick talk about episode number 12. Today we are going to go down to Cornwall and we're going to do the DIY and ditch style spots. I touched on this in last week's video. I said that I really wanted to get this one done because I've got a week off and fingers crossed the weather's going to work out today. It just says it's going to be grey. It's not meant to rain, but it is Cornwall and anything can happen. So got my fingers crossed for it. Just going to see how it goes basically. So 4 spots lined up. The first spot is a DIY skate park. I'm putting that loosely because it's very small and there's only a couple obstacles there. It's under like a road bridge. There's some quarter pipes at the end at different heights which kind of make a half pipe, but they're kind of staggered. You've got like a kinked curb, which is really fun and fast. And then there's kind of like a weird humpy thing in the middle. It's kind of hard to explain, but you guys will see it in the video. I haven't been there for a little while. There could be something new. I'm not entirely sure. Sometimes there's like an obstacle that you can move around, but that place can be a little bit wet and dingy sometimes because the sun doesn't always hit it to dry out. So we'll see. But yeah, that one should be kind of fun. We're then going to head over to only what I can describe as like an abandoned reservoir. It's like this huge concrete cube in the middle of a field with banks that go down on each side of it. It is kind of reservoir shaped, but it's just bizarre. Again, I think the same group of skateboarders have built a few obstacles there. You've got like a curved pool coping ledge up on one of the banks. There's like an A-rail that's kind of got banks around it with a gap in the middle. Again, it's kind of hard to explain, but you guys will see when we'll get there. And then same again, that one has sometimes got like an obstacle or two that you can move around, but sometimes they get trashed because kids get in there and stuff like that. But we'll see what happens there. We're then going to move on to a drainage ditch kind of spot. Another really strange one. Starts at the top of the hill and instead of it just flowing in a straight line, it kind of curves around in snakes and then goes into like an overflow at the bottom. Really strange looking thing, but that one's kind of cool. There's only one ledge there, but okay, look, everyone wants to see you, bud. There's only one ledge there. It's just like an angle line, small sort of brick ledge, but it's kind of cool. That one's pretty difficult to skate. And then the last spot is like, again, a trash park. I said it's loosely because there's only a few bits there, but it's a trash park at an old tin mine sort of area. So you've got all these different levels of like concrete shapes, and there's like a little quarter pipe and a P-rail and a little ledge and a very kind of weird shape half pipe as well. And this one is just in the most stunning location. It's on a cliff top. You can see the sea from there. There's loads of cool street art there. You can see like old tin mine buildings and all sorts. So yeah, they're pretty cool spots. They're not incredible. There's not an awful lot at any of them, but they're cool. They're unique and they're quite different. We definitely don't get a lot of trash style things, particularly down this end of the UK. I'd say it's definitely a bigger thing in kind of America and a few other countries, but particularly down here, we don't get much of it at all. So quite excited for this one. I'm pretty much ready to go. I got everything ready last night so we can make the most of it. I think that my friend James is going to come out today as well, James Rendell. Probably going to meet him at the second spot. I'm not entirely sure yet. We haven't properly made a plan, but I'm just going to call him on the way down. So yeah, it'd be really cool to see him. And the other thing is I've got a rail. It's kind of like an old handrail. So the supports are kind of slanted on it. And I'm hoping that we should be able to put it in the ground at the reservoir spot and at the drainage ditch spot. So we could kind of, at the resi spot, you could kind of roll along the top, grind the rail and go into the bank. The banks are pretty huge as well, so that would work quite well. And then similar thing at the drainage ditch spot. I'm kind of hoping that you could drop in, pump, do the rail, and then hit the ledge. The place it was before, it was kind of just pushed into the ground, and like wooden sort of spikes were used to hold it in place. So I'm hoping we can do the same thing today. James has got a few tools, I've got a few tools. Obviously the rail's already in the van, so really hoping we can get that one in somewhere. But yeah, I think that's about it. I'm not going to waste any more time, just going to get straight on the road. I'm going to cross my fingers for the weather today. Who knows what could happen. Hopefully there's some new stuff at the spots, and regardless, we're going to have fun with it. We're going to have a good day out. And unfortunately, this little man couldn't come, but he's on the video, he's in the intro. And is he going to jump off? Nah, he's going to chill again. Right, I'll see you guys when we're on the road. Woo, 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 woo. All right, as you guys can see, we're in the van, about halfway into the journey, and like it does every time, it's raining. I mean, on the way down, it's kind of been dry, then wet. It's very grey, and it's not raining hard, but it's raining, so not a good sign. We are going down to the south coast, so hopefully things will be a little bit different down there. Like I mentioned earlier, the first spot we're going to is the little trash park under the bridge, but just because it's undercover, it doesn't mean it's going to be dry. I've been here before without it raining, and it's been wet and pretty slippery under there. I'm still going to try my best to skate it, but I do remember it being just really difficult when it's that damp down there. So out of my control, we just got to keep pushing through. Hopefully the weather's a bit better down on the south coast. I'll catch up with you guys when we get to the spot, and we'll take a look. Okay, we are just walking down to spot one. I've got the broom in case it's a little bit mucky. We might be able to dry it out a bit if it is wet. It's in a pretty cool location. Like I mentioned at the start, none of the spots today are anything special. They're just kind of cool and unique. So yeah, get in there. Got my fingers crossed that it's not going to be too slippery. Oh my God, I've just realised what I've got to get through in my Crocs. Maybe didn't pick the best footwear today, but yeah, we're going to get over there. I'll catch you guys when we're at the spot. All right, this is where the spot is. It's kind of cool because it's actually sort of tucked and hidden away from everything. So yeah, it's up under this bridge. We've just got to climb over here. Let's see if it's dry. Okay, we are in. There's a small bit of good news and a big bit of bad news. The good news is there's a few new obstacles. They're very small, but it's cool to see that people have been busy here, and it's always exciting to skate something a little bit different and new. The bad news is the floor is very, very wet, and there is a ridiculous amount of moss build up. Like, to the point I've never seen it like this here. So I'm just gonna let you guys look at the floor to start with. Yeah, it's really, really bad. And then we'll just take a little look at the obstacles here. So the kink curb is definitely a good bit of fun. And then you've got like the quarter pipes and stuff at the bottom. I know it's nothing special, I keep saying that, but I do want to reiterate that there's nothing that amazing today. DIY stuff, however, is quite unheard of down in the southwest. So I still think this is pretty cool. Particularly on a dry day, you can have a good bit of fun here. So this quarter pipe is new. The little lip at the end is new, and then this very weird looking thing is also new. Definitely made by skateboarders. But like I said, it's really cool to see people actually putting a little bit of effort in and making it something a little bit different. So I'm still going to try and have a little skate. I'm probably going to regret it. It looks super slippery. I mean, this end definitely looks better than that end. That end kind of looks like suicide. But yeah, still going to give it a little go, get the skates on. Even if I just get like 3 or 4 tricks here, I'll be happy with that. Then we can move on to the next place and hope it's a little bit drier. So yeah, going to get the skates on. Let's see what we can do. All right. We are mic'd up, and it is so slippery. I cannot express how bad it is. Strangely, the bit that's under the bridge is more slippery and more mossy than the bit that's exposed. Maybe this bit doesn't get as much wind. I don't really know, but goddamn. When I said I was going to do 4 or 5 tricks, maybe I should have done some test slides, but we're in it now. I'm going to try and get something on this ledge. If I go down, I'm getting dirty. It's how it is. I actually bought a spare pair of clothes today. Don't really know why I did that, but now I'm grateful for it. So stay upright, stay on your feet. Oh my God, it's so slippery, so bad. Woo! Okay. We did a trick. Oh my God, it's such an effort to get back up to the top. So I've also noticed that the bush has grown out a bit, which is stopping me from being able to take a better line. I mean, it's still ridiculously slippery. It wouldn't have made a massive difference. Don't expect anything special here today. Just going to try and get a few little quick hits, and then we can get out of here. A few little quick hits.
I could genuinely do with like a ski lift to get back up to the top, and I'm not even exaggerating. I'm sure you guys can tell, but this isn't great. I'm just making the most of a not so good situation, and I'm out, and that's what matters. I just want it to be summer, man. Or not even summer, just stop raining and stop all the floors being so wet. Horrible. All right, just switch the angle up for y'all. I'm gonna try a little back nuggy. Not too bad for H block. Little something, we'll take it. Gonna do 2 more grinds on this, and then try a little something on the quarter. Maybe get a stool. Maybe try that little weird thing, and then get out of here. All right, we're gonna go a tiny bit more risky. See if we can get a little X grind. Boosh! Oh my god, it's not too bad. Well, I'm saying that, I haven't watched it, but not too bad. I'm taking it. All right, last trick on this sketchy little curb. Actually, that's not fair. It's not the curb that's sketchy, it's everything around it. The curb is pretty good. I think it's a miracle that I'm not mossy, muddy, and wet yet. But yeah, little sat down mist trail, style it out. Let's get it. Cool, we will take that. Thank you. Oh my god, nearly went down again. Haha, you thought it was over. Gonna do a little bonus for you, and it wouldn't be a Blading with Bill episode without finding a stupid hat. It's my golden unicorn. It's going to give me the power for this last trick. Is it going to stay on? That is the question. Bonus! Oh, baby! Alright, I'm going to try and do 1 grind on the quarter. This run-up is making it all but impossible. This floor is the worst, man. Okay, I'm taking that. Ah! It's impossible. Literally impossible. Alright, I just managed a trick on this weird little obstacle, but I forgot I was mic'd up. So I'm just going to try and do it again. There we go. Sketchy. Still, I really wanted to get something on that little thing, so I'm taking that. Alright, last little trick. Nothing special. Just a stool. We can get out of here then. Oh, bonus! That was so bad. I'm taking it. Let's go. Just to give you guys a little idea of how much it's been raining recently, this is the overflow to the reservoir. And this thing is normally empty. So it's not going to trickle. Yeah, no wonder that spot was wet. Back in the van, that's spot 1 done. Actually had quite a bit of fun considering how slippery it was. Still managed to get a few tricks, so it just goes to show, if you put your mind to it, you can make it happen. We're going to the abandoned reservoir now. Hit and miss whether there's anything new to skate there. We're going to find out. I'm also meeting James there, king of the true porn. What a legend. So yeah, going to get straight on the road, head down there, meet up with him, see what else we can find. All right, bit of a shitter. We're not going anywhere fast. I have reversed a bit too far back and we are stuck in the mud pretty bad. So the wheels are just spinning. It's rear wheel drive, so yeah, there's not a lot of weight over the back wheels. I'm kind of stuck. If I go any more, I feel like it's just going to go deeper. So I'm kind of near an industrial estate. I might go and try and find someone that could pull me out or something, but yeah, this is not ideal. I'll give you guys an update, see if I can get out or see what's going to happen. All right, thankfully we're back on the road. Some guy pulled in like a Suzuki 4x4 to walk his dog, saw the situation, he had like a tow rope, and real easy just popped me out. So thank you so much, lovely Cornish man, got us back on track. So yeah, just on the road, heading to meet James now. Going to be there in sort of 10 minutes. Big reservoir, let's check it out. I've got the rail in the back, see if we can get that in somewhere, and yeah, have a session. Just pulled up at the spot. It's looking fairly dry here. The sky's not looking too bad, and right over there, don't know if you guys can see it, but I can, you've got the sea, and yeah, it's kind of clear over there, which is nice. More importantly, there's a massive empty reservoir just there. So really hoping I can get the rail in somewhere and make something with it. Just waiting for James to get here. I think he's parked down the other end. But yeah, once we're together, we're going to get in there, assess it before anything, see if we can get the rail in and try and have some fun. All right, I've seen water. I don't know how much water I've seen. Oh my God. Oh dear. Oh, there is still a dry corner. All right. Jesus Christ, it's like a swimming pool. Didn't realise it had rained quite that much recently. I mean, I've been here after some bad weather and it's still been bone dry, but never seen it like this. That corner is a godsend. Oh, and a new grind box. Okay, that's a little something. probably not going to bother bringing the rail in today just because I can't use the whole space to my advantage, but I probably will have a little go on the grind box, put it at the top of the bank or something, do some grinds in. But oh man, it's just one of those days, but we'll still get a little something here, not to worry. So yeah, gonna head back to the car, get the skates on, get James in here as well, see if we can get a few tricks down. Let's have a go. All right, we're heading in. There's the man himself, got the tools. James Rendell, aka True Porn, aka Blade Stain 69 or Die. There it is, the little catchphrase.
Hi ho!
Yeah, we got the tools. We're gonna get in there and still make something happen. That's the way, innit, James?
That's the way.
Can't let a bit of water stop us.
Exactly.
Exactly, mate. All right, we're just having a little sweep up. Kind of prepping it. It's not gonna be anything amazing, but we're still making the best of it. It's a big old bank. Really big old bank. Definitely gonna come back in the summer and do a few more bits here. But yeah, bring the grind box from down there up onto the top, a few grinds in, try and not go in the drink. All right, we've swept up. James is just doing the last little bits there. Put the box on top of the bank, and as you can see, it's quite a long way down. So I'm gonna try and get a few little tricks, have a bit of fun, avoid the sludge, and definitely avoid that. So let's see what we can do. All right, we're gonna risk a little bit of fakey action. Try and not go in the gunge. Little solder fakie, roll it. All right, got the solder fakie. Watched it back and I do look terrified coming in on that fakie entry. But it is what it is. We're gonna go for a little alley-oop style now to forward. Oh my God. Right, a little KG. Woo! Okay, I just did a true acid and in, but it wasn't recording. And I just wanted to say this thing probably looks super easy to skate, but it's not. It's got like super thin run up. Super thin run up. All right, new angle, new trick. See if we can get this.
How the hell did you get away with that? Well, that's another one you know in live squad. That's another one now, mate. Fucking hell.
Amazing. Alright, we are all done at the resi. Got a few little fun tricks in. I suppose we got pretty blessed the fact that that grind box was here, else there really wouldn't have been much to do. But yeah, defo coming back in the summer when it's dried out. Want to rub brick this bit up so you can come flying around, grind the top, put the rail in somewhere, you know, and just skate the other general little bits and maybe build something a little bit different. But yeah, fun sesh, on to the next spot. Alright, we have just got to the wild wavy drainage ditch, pretty crazy spot. There's a little ledge already put in and we're going to try and get the rail in here so you can sort of come along, grind the rail and then a little trick on the ledge. We'll try and get it in the grass and give you a little update, see where we can get. Right, so unfortunately we're not going to be able to put the rail in today. We don't quite have the right tools or the equipment to get it done. We tried just pushing it in the floor, that's how we had it fitted in the old place, but yeah, it's just not going to work for here unfortunately. Definitely something to look forward to in the summer. I've stashed it a little somewhere, so we're going to come back, sort all the floor out, make it perfect, build another ledge. But yeah, the spot is wild. Like, I'd be pretty scared to pump the whole way down at the bottom, but there's like little lip bits which need smoothing in, so we're going to do that in the future as well. Bit of a shame, can't be helped, all part of it. Maybe we didn't quite come prepared enough, but the main thing is that the rail's down here now, ready for the future. Still going to try and get a few little tricks here. The ledge is nothing special, but I'm sure we'll work something out, and then we'll move on to the next one. Okay, all done at the drainage ditch spot. Didn't get anything I'm too happy about, but still had a little session. It's actually very difficult to skate. It's not that smooth where the transition is, and it's very hard to carve, keep your speed going, and just make stuff look good. But still had a bit of fun. Shame about the rail, but can't be helped. Definitely coming back to put that one in. That will be in a later series of the vlogs. I'm going to quickly go to the shop, get some food, get some liquids. It's 5:10, so it's going to be dark fairly soon. I still want to try and get up to the trash park by the beach. I'm going to go there regardless, but the sun's going to be getting to that point, so I'm not going to waste any time. I'm just going to drive straight up there, get myself sorted, and I'll see you guys at the next spot. All right, we have got to our last and final spot of the day. There's still a little bit of light left, but the sun is definitely going down. I need to get in there quickly if I want to get some tricks done. Just want to quickly show you guys the location. You've got this beautiful old converted mine building, which is like a workshop and stuff, and then the little trash park is actually down through here. Who would have ever thought there'd be a little skate park down here, eh? Really cool find. And yeah, you can see the sea in the distance, and it's up on the cliff top. It's just a beautiful place in general. So gonna get down there, have a little look around, see what we can do. All right, we're here and just in time. First little bit of the sun today, and it's going down, unfortunately. But look at it, what a beautiful, beautiful location. Now, I've mentioned a few times, there's not an awful lot to skate here, but I'm sure you guys will agree, it's just a stunning place. Like, it just looks mad. So the fact there's a few little obstacles, I'm all about that. Now, you may or may not recognise this little area. Sam Cooper took an absolutely banging pic of me here, which we got into Skate Mag 3 in my little section there. I'm going to pop it up on the screen quickly in case you missed that. But yeah, I think this place is wicked. Really cool bit of art. And just, yeah, you don't get many places look like this. So, gonna get the skates on, try and get a few little bits done. The sun is going down, it's against us, but yeah, I'm sure we can get a few little fun tricks in. Alright, that's good, guys. That was it. That was episode 12. Our little topsole on the H-bar, angle line, whatever you want to call it. Last trick of the day. It's all but dark, as you can see. Had a load of fun here. Got some really quick blast, like 4-trick grinds with the stalls coming backwards and forwards. That felt pretty cool. Little gap and the H-bar. That's all we've really managed here. But again, it's just making do with what you've got around you. That's what I really enjoyed doing, making something of nothing. I mean, it's always good to just go and skate a perfect rail and stuff like that. I'm totally into that as well. But I like being creative. I like going outside the box a little bit. I mean, you guys can already tell that. So yeah, this place was fun. It's been one of those days when nothing's quite worked out as I wanted to, but still being productive. Still got some clips down. Still made some good content, I think. I hope you guys think so as well. I've definitely enjoyed the day. Nice to see James and have a little catch up with him. We got 1 or 2 tricks on the proper camera of him. I think he's pretty happy with that. So yeah, that's been good. And what a lovely place to end the day. I mean, I can't moan at this at all. All that would be nice is like a little barbecue, a little bit of sunshine, maybe some company. But yeah, it's all good. So obviously today I've been wearing the mic sometimes when I'm skating and sometimes not. It's actually kind of difficult because I use my phone so much for this. It runs the battery down. So sometimes I need to charge the phone, and where the charger goes in, that's where the pickup goes for the microphone. So I can't do both at once, hence why it's not on at the moment. My phone is charging. But I'm very interested to know, do you guys enjoy just seeing the tricks without the commentary? Do you like a mix of both? Would you rather have it on all the time and just talk through it? Because it kind of, I really enjoy doing it, to be fair. It makes me think a little bit more, and it makes me interact a bit more with you guys when I'm skating, instead of it just being like trick, trick, trick. But it also takes up a bit more time in the video. So I'm keen to know what you guys think of that. I'm also always open to any feedback, any criticism, like literally anything that you want to see, anything you don't want to see, just let me know. That's how I can make this stuff better, more enjoyable for you guys. I know a lot of these are sort of half an hour long now, and everyone still seems to be watching it and giving me props for it. So I must be doing something right. But yeah, I'm always keen for your feedback. Let me know, even if it's negative. I'd like to know. So yeah, always appreciate that. I've just ran down this spot for the day. The drainage ditch, again, super difficult to skate. Unfortunate that the rail didn't work there, but still got a couple clips. It's been another one of those days where I've just lucked out and it's been dry. It's looked like it's going to rain all day. It's even grey now, but I've just lucked out. That seems to keep happening. So, I don't know, the weather god's been with us once again. Thank you for that. What else is there to touch on? Obviously, the reservoir spot, that was absolutely soaking wet. Luckily, that little corner was dry, and lucky that the grind box was there. Once again, I seem to just kind of get lucky with these things sometimes. I always wonder, like, what do I do if I go out and there's not even enough content to make a vlog? But I guess it's still kind of worth posting because it shows the truth behind everything. You can't always go out and have a great session, particularly when you come to weird little places like this. You know, if that little bit of angle line wasn't there, I wouldn't have been able to do that little grind across. And it's just about using the tools that are around you. I know I keep saying it, but yeah, that's what it's all about for me. And then the first spot, which was the little undercover trash park, if you can even call it that. I mean, that thing was deadly. But again, I just made the most of it. I did go down a couple times. I am pretty dirty today. I can't wait to get home and clean myself up. But yeah, I think that covers everything. If you've liked the video, obviously hit a little thumb on it, leave a comment, leave me some feedback, share the video. Please subscribe to the channel. It's super easy to do. You've got to click one button and it will keep you up to date with everything. Also, my Patreon link is below. If anyone would like to support me there, I'm massively grateful for that. A few more people have joined since the last video. You guys are absolutely incredible. I cannot thank you enough. I've already dropped a few little bits on there. They get these episodes early, exclusive content, unreleased edits, unseen clips, skate setups. There's all sorts of different stuff going on there. So head over there, give me a little bit of support. I'm trying to get back to you guys as well. Gonna end the video there. Massive thank you for watching. Once again, that was episode 12. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.